My dearest darling, that partridge in that lovely little pear tree, what an enchanting, romantic, poetic present. Bless you and thank you. Your deeply loving Emily. My dearest darling Edward, the 2 turtle doves arrived this morning and are cooing away in the pear tree as I write. I am so touched and grateful, with undying love as always, Emily. My darling Edward, you do think of the most original presents. Who ever thought of sending anybody 3 French hens? It's a pity that we have no chicken coops. Thank you anyway. They're lovely. Your loving Emily. Dearest Edward, what a surprise! 4 calling birds arrived this morning. They are very sweet, even if they do call rather loudly. But I expect they'll calm down when they get used to their new home. Anyway, I'm very grateful. Of course I am. Love from Emily. Dearest Edward, the postman has just delivered 5 of the most beautiful gold rings, 1 for each finger and all fitting perfectly. A really lovely present, lovelier in a way than birds. The 4 that arrived yesterday are still making a terrible row, and I'm afraid none of us got much sleep last night. But I do love the rings. Bless you. Love, Emily. Dear Edward, whatever I expected to find when I opened the front door this morning, it certainly wasn't 6 socking great geese laying eggs all over the doorstep. Frankly, I rather hoped you had stopped sending me birds. I know you meant well, but let's call a halt, shall we? Love, Emily. Edward, I thought I said no more birds. This morning, I woke up to find no less than 7 swans all trying to get into our tiny fish pond. The whole house seems to be full of birds, to say nothing of what they leave behind. Please, please stop. Your Emily. Frankly, I think I preferred the birds. What am I to do with 8 milkmaids and their cows? Is this some kind of joke? If so, I'm afraid I don't find it very amusing. Emily. Look here, Edward. This has gone far enough. You say you're sending me 9 ladies dancing. All I can say is that judging from the way they dance, they're certainly not ladies. If you value our friendship, which I do less and less, kindly stop this ridiculous behavior at once. Emily. As I write this letter, 10 disgusting old men are prancing about all over what used to be the garden, before the geese and the swans and the cows got at it. And several of the disgusting old men are, I notice, taking inexcusable liberties with the milkmaids. Meanwhile, the neighbors are trying to have us evicted. I shall never speak to you again. Emily. This is the last straw. You know I detest bagpipes. The house has now become something between a menagerie and a madhouse. And a man from the council has just declared it unfit for habitation. I hope you're satisfied. Sir, our client, Miss Emily Wilbraham, instructs me to inform you that with the arrival on her premises at 7:30 this morning of the entire percussion section of the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra and several of their friends, she has no course left open to her but to seek an injunction to prevent your importuning her further. I will make arrangements for the return of much assorted livestock. I am, sir, yours faithfully, G. Creep, Solicitor at Law.